Mercury retrogrades on the 5th of March, and I cannot speak English. What's up, you guys? Today I'm here to show you candle magic. I'm here to show you candle magic and a money spell. So all the items I have here are not everything that you need, but I'm going to break down the colors within candle magic, the herbs that you could use with candle magic, the oils, how it even works, and all that types of jazz. Earth, air, fire, water. Earth is basically the physical matter we're using. The air is our breath, our intention to blow out the candle. Another thing, some people don't like blowing out the candle because they believe they're blowing out their intention. It's whatever you're comfortable with. If you rather snuff the candle with a snuffer, then you can do that. If you rather blow it out and have your physical magical breath that nobody else can touch, be a part of your magic, do that as well. Our water is the puddle that is created by the candle burning down, and our fire is our flame. So let's begin. I got a lot to cover here. First, we have our figural candles. Now, I'm not going to get too much into why candle magic exactly works because you can look up different videos on your own time, but I'm just going to say that some people have trouble with manifesting. Some of us can manifest here, some of us need to visually look at something. So somebody could manifest much, much easier by simply envisioning something and speaking words. And other people, like me personally, I need to look at physical things, physical colors that remind me of what I am attracting. To use the law of attraction, I like to mix things that are for the purpose, if that makes sense, like herbs that are for money, candles that are for money. It helps me to bring what I want to fruition much, much faster. And that's another thing I want to cover. With candle magic, the fire element makes everything happen very, very fast. So I don't want you to try to manifest $1 million, but I want you to use candle magic for what you truly need. This can easily become very obsessive and a darker form of magic if you are constantly using it, not respecting the elements and just kind of putting it out there, because it all is very, very powerful. Be careful what you wish for. I hate saying that because it's very cheesy, but it's so true. Be careful what you speak, what you think, because it's going to come to fruition. If you are overly negative, your candles will take effect. And I know that sounds a little crazy, but just think about it. If you're constantly putting negative things out there or your fears out there, it attracts the fears and the negative energy. So you really want to focus when you're doing candle magic on your intent and try not to get sidetracked. And if you do, bring yourself back to exactly what you're doing so you don't have any manifesting mistakes, because those are possible. So, figural. Why do you use figural instead of just regular pillar candles or tapered candles? I like to personally use figural because something about looking at a woman when I'm performing magic is so, so powerful. And the reason being is that for that minute in time is an embodiment of me. So instead of just looking at something like this, which has the written intent on it, and I'll get into that. I love those as well. But it's so much more magical, and you're just getting a lot more from it by using a figural. And I also love figurals because they are not in a glass. And glasses are awesome because you can read basically how your candle magic is going. Do you have blockages? Do you have a clean slate? What do you have? So you could read that in a glass, but on here, you can carve out with a knife, carefully, your specific intention. Instead of just thinking it or speaking it, you could physically write it on the candle and watch it burn down. It's all about the visual effect. Green is for healing, is for money, is for luck, is for abundance, all those types of things. Health as well. Now your white, why your white is so special is because this is a universal candle. So if you don't have a colored candle like we have a few here, you can always use white in place for it. I don't have a purple, I use white. I don't have a black, I use white. I don't have a pink, you get the gist. So our white is our universal candle. Naturally, white is the purity. It's to get rid of negative energy. It is to bring in the positive energy. And that's why I love this as well. I use white and pink a lot for self-love, and we will get more into the colors after I explain the basis of the candles I use. But figure for a male, you can use a male figurine. For a woman, you could use a woman figurine. Something about it is just a lot more powerful. There's nothing different because it's still a candle, still the flame, still all the elements that are inside the candle. It's just a little more of a easy manifester if you see it happening to you in candle form. So I also sell these on my shop. I don't want to constantly plug my stuff, but if you guys truly do not know where to get your stuff or don't have a local witch shop, I want you to have access and I want you to be able to create your dreams and your desired outcomes, and I have these in stock if you're interested. Now, intention written candles. So as you can see, this is a pillar with a glass. On here it has the written intention. This one is orange for joy, and it says, let me discover pure joy in my being. That's your affirmation that you're going to speak and that you're going to look at that helps you manifest that joy into your life. Candle magic dates back to one of the first uses of magic thousands and thousands of years ago. So as you can imagine, worked for them then, works for us now. This one is a lot more simple, and I love these for when I want to do something faster, but these take a lot more effort, therefore the outcome is a lot more enjoyable, I perceive, but these work just as well. How you read a candle is by the soot. If you have no soot, your spell is not blocked by anyone or anything, and it is completely went into the universe and is about to manifest. If you have a little soot at the top, it seems like something was blocking you, but by the bottom, if it's clear, you successfully got through. If you have soot all the way from the top to bottom, you're going to have to do your spell again because there is either someone working against you or a true huge blockage that you are not currently seeing. With the candle flame itself, pay attention. Do you have a still flame? Is it in a meditative mode where it's absorbing? Is it dancing? Is it sparking? All these things that you can look for. Is it a low-rise candle? Is it a high-rise candle? These all play part in how your spell is going. If it goes out completely, I would stop the spell for that day. Some people like to relight it, but I just get that as a little sign. I like when my candles dance and then go still because it makes me feel like it's absorbing the energy, and especially if a candle is displaying black soot that's coming off of the actual flame. It is tackling the negative energy and it will soon hopefully turn white. The last forms are actual spell tapered candles that I have here. I love these because sometimes I don't like to burn down the 12-inch pillars because not only is that a lot of freaking wax, but it takes a lot of time, and I personally like to watch my candles go down, so rather be there for maybe half an hour to an hour before 4 hours, if you get what I'm saying. We have a pink one. This is used for the more romantic side of things. So your pink is your friendship, is your love. And why people use pink instead of red sometimes is because the red is much more lusty. The red is passion. The red is sex. This one is much more romantic, so I like using these. I like to use it on, friendships, relationships, whatever, of course, with consent. Never do anything without consent because nothing's cool without consent. This is a more softer type of love, the true unconditional love, not just sex-based, but if you're into that, cool, light your red candles. Again, the orange that we covered, the blue, that is for good health, that is for intuition, mystic, connecting to the divine. All right, people, I'm going down here. I'm in too much pain, my knees hurt from kneeling. So now I'm going to show you a money ritual regarding my little figurine woman here. So the things that you will be needing to create a spell candle with the herbs, with the intention, is very simple. So first we're going to start with a figural candle. You can either start with a figural candle, you could start with a candle like a lucky charm or a horseshoe that brings in luck, whatever your desired outcome is. Mine is personally to bring in money to myself. Here I have a blend of oil that is specifically set for money intention. Naturally, you're just going to need a carrier oil to mix with the herbs so it sticks to your candle. And I want you guys to really pay attention to these candles. Don't walk away from them because we are putting herbs on it. It's much more intense. The direction we're doing things is what's really gonna matter here. So I'm gonna take a little bit. So this has a bunch of oils in it that pertain to gaining money. And because I want it to come to me, I'm going to start at the base of her head and bring it down her body to the bottom of the candle. If I were to banish something, I would start from the bottom up, so we're getting rid of it out of her body. But for this instance, for the money, we want to bring this to us. And here I have a blend. I have some bay leaf, which is super good for wishes, super good for money, fast manifestation. I also like to write my intentions on a bay leaf and burn it. This is another thing that you can do other than surrounding her in the bay leaf. I have peppermint and I have basil. So these are super, super wonderful for money. I'm putting this in a clockwise direction because I want it to positively come into my life. If I were to banish it, get rid of it, I would do it counterclockwise. Okay, so she is ready to be burned. Find your affirmation. Even make up your own affirmation. Google it if you must. But an affirmation that you find is strong, is positive, that you feel is abundant and has the money that you would like to come to you. Healthy and easy prosperity and wealth come to me. Healthy and easy prosperity and wealth come to me. Healthy and easy prosperity and wealth come to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little magical lesson. I will go more in depth with candle magic soon, but I wanted to just do a quick coverage just for your own protection. Please do your research. Please be safe and don't be greedy. I love you guys. I would really kiss you, but I have frankincense on me. I'll see you in another video.